Hello. Okay. This is going to be. I'm not sure what to name this video. Um, it's kind of a guilty pleasure, but not really because, for the most part, these names I like, but I would only consider using on a dog, and that is not against anything. I mean, if you have a child name this, that's fine. That's great. But I think they're just very big names to put on a child. Some of them are. Um, but I love them for dogs' names. And these names are all god and goddesses' names. I have a ton of Greek names on here. I have a bunch of Egyptian, a few Roman, a few Norse, and even a couple Sanskrit names. So, there's actually even another name that, one that's of Syrian and Babylonian ties. So, yeah. I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna start with the girls. I'm gonna not only tell you the name, but I'm gonna give you the origin and what this person is a god or a goddess of. And I might talk about it a little bit. I don't know. I've not decided. We'll see. We'll see where it leads. Um, Number one, and these are all alphabetically, so it's not, I like this one more than the other. This is just, I wrote these down alphabetically, and that's how you're gonna get them. I even wrote, like, see the boys. Right. There you go. So, see, even the boys, there's pink and blue, so it's all alphabetically, but I'm gonna do the girls first. And the first one I have is Aphrodite. I would never put this on a child, ever, but it's an awesome dog name. Aphrodite was the Greek goddess of love and beauty. It's a very big name, but I would never put this on a child. The next one is Artemis. And yes, I like Artemis for a girl, and yes, I even kind of would like to see it on a child. I read a book series that one of the she's kind of a villain, but kind of not. She's one of the characters refers to her as the heifer bitch goddess. She's like, she pisses you off, but in the same point, she's kind of good, you know. So kind of stuck behind a rock in a hard place. But I love Artemis. And Artemis is the Greek goddess of the moon and the hunt. The next name is it's a Norse goddess, and it's Freya. And this is like a mouthful. She is the goddess of love, beauty, fertility, gold, war, death, and something called Sied, I think. It's I know I'm not pronouncing that right. It's it's a Norse type of sorcery or witchcraft. So that's kind of cool. And it's Freya. I love the name Freya. I love that for a child, a little girl. So I think it's just very cute. The next name it's a Greek goddess. It's the Greek goddess. It's a primordial earth goddess in ancient Greek religion, and it's not sure how to pronounce this. I think it's Gaia or Jaya. It's Gaia. Please let me know how to pronounce this. I think it's Gaia though. The next one is Hera, and Hera was the Greek goddess of women and marriage, and she's also married to Zeus. So she's yeah, she's up there. The next one is it's pronounced Istar, but it's spelled Ishtar. So, but it's Istar. It's the Abyssinian. It's the Assyrian and Babylonian fertility or goddess of fertility, war, love, and sex. Yes. The next one is Isis, and Isis was an Egyptian goddess of religious beliefs. I wouldn't use that on a child. I watch Toddlers and Tiaras for the sheer train wreck that it is. And one of the little girls that was on it, her name was Isis. It was spelt different, but her name was Isis. So I don't know. I don't know. The next one is Juno, and Juno is the Roman goddess. I'm sorry. She is the Roman protector and special counselor of the state. I like Juno. I don't know if I personally would use it on a child, but I can see it on a child, partially because of the movie Juno. The next name is Luna, and I've said this before. Luna, when I get a dog and I adopt a girl, her name will be Luna. I will change her name to Luna. I believe in new life, new name. So, Luna, all the way. I love Luna. And Luna is the Roman equivalent to Selene, who is the Greek goddess, moon goddess. I think she was the Greek moon goddess. She's the equivalent to Selene, who is the moon goddess. The next one is Morrigan, not Morgan, Morrigan, Morrigan, and she was the Irish goddess of battle, strife, and fertility. The next one, now this one might throw you a little bit. This is Shiva. I think a dog named Shiva is just really cool. It's Sanskrit, and she was the Hindu destroyer god. Yes. Sorry. Oh, that's it for the girls. Okay. 6.5 minutes. You know what? Or 7 minutes. We can keep going. All right, the boys. Okay, Apollo. I love the name Apollo. I like it for a child as well, but I'm not sure how usable it is. There is the speed skater Apollo Anton Ono, but he spells his name Apollo. He drops the second L, so a little bit different, but I do like Apollo. I think Apollo is just a very cool name. And Apollo was, I always like speak of him in past tense. Apollo is the Greek god of the sun. He is also considered the destroyer god. Slightly frightening. Ares. Oh yes. Ares is the Greek god of war, but I think Ares is a very cool name. And Ares is not A-R-I-E-S. I like Ares as A-R-E-S. The regular way. Right, this next god, I had never heard of him until I watched Stargate, SG-1. It's not Stargate. SG-1 is just Stargate. But, one of the gods in this TV show, a reoccurring god, jerk of a god, I had never heard of this, but as I learned today, there's not one specific god with this name. It's many gods bore this name. So, and it's Baal. It's spelled B-A-A-L. In the show, a lot of times, some of the characters, and I'm not real sure how it's pronounced, it could be Baal. From what I've read, it looks like it's Baal, but a lot of the actors pronounced it Baal. Or Baal. So, yeah, I'm not sure exactly how it's pronounced. I like Baal. Baal is also very cool, but, yeah, so I'm not sure on the pronunciation. The next one was Bacchus, and Bacchus is the Roman name, which is the equivalency of the Greek god Dionysus. Bacchus is the god of wine and intoxication. I believe many college students worship under this god. The next one is Dagon, and Dagon is, again, another Assyrian, Babylonian god. and he's the god of fertility, or he's a fertility god. But I think Dagon is really cute. I actually like that for a boy. A boy's name, a child's name. The next name I have, and I love this name. This is a huge guilty pleasure for me, because I don't think I could honestly use this. But I love this name. Oh my goodness, I love this name. And it's Dionysus. Oh my goodness. I know, it's a big name, but I love this name. But I don't think I could ever put this on a kid, just because of how big it is. It's just such a big name. It's very grand. Anyways, Dionysus was the god of many, many things. Well, actually, I'm sorry, I'm reading the wrong one. He is the god of a few things, but he is a very interesting god. He was the Greek god of the grape harvest, god of wine and winemaking, and the god of ritual madness and ecstasy. How awesome is that? Dionysus, I just had it. Oh my goodness, his life had to have been like just a party. So I just think like the meaning of Dionysus is very cool, and it is just an awesome name. The next name, I'm not sure how to pronounce this one. Only because there's a race car driver with a very similar name, and it's Elio, but it's spelled Helio. However, this god is spelled Helios, so I'm not sure if it's Elio, Helios, Helio, or Helios, because this god is the Greek god, the personification of the sun. So, heli, like god, like hell, hot, sun, hot. So yeah, I'm not real sure how to pronounce this one. Either way, I like it because all those ways are very cool sounding. So if you could tell me how this is pronounced, that'd be awesome. The next one is Hermes, and this is like right up there with Dionysus in my book. I think Hermes would make an awesome kid's name. I believe. Oh, what's her name? Oh my goodness, I can't think of her name. There's an actress, and she used to date Ellen DeGeneres. Oh, what is her name? She said she was gay, and then she totally like swung the other way. She considers herself hetero. What is her name? Oh my god, I know she had a son named Homer, and I want to say she had a second son and named him Hermes, which is just really cool, and I can't think of her name. Oh my god, I know you're all screaming at me, and I can't think of it for the life of me. I know, as soon as I turn this video off, I'm gonna remember. Anyways, that actress, and I can picture her. Oh my god, I can picture her. Is it driving me nuts? Anyways, Hermes is an awesome name. I like it for a little boy. I think Hermes is so cute. And Hermes is the Greek god. I would have to stop here. Alright, I gotta stop this. Someone could come fucking knock on my door. Maybe not. Okay, hold on. Okay, maybe not. Okay. I want to finish this. Anyways, Hermes is the Greek god. He's the Olympian god in religion and mythology. So that's very cool also. The next one is Horus, and I've already spoke of this one. I'm running on 14.5 minutes, so I'm not going to say anything other than Horus is the Egyptian god of sky, war, and protection. The next god is Jupiter, and I know when people hear Jupiter, they think of the planet, but the planet was named after Jupiter. So, Jupiter is the Roman equivalent to Zeus. Jupiter is the king of gods. I'm not sure if he's considered the king of the sky or god of the sky and of thunder. Next one is Loki, and Loki, I went to Wikipedia, and Loki is kind of all over the place. He's not really a god. He's considered a trickster god, but there are some theist scholars, whatever. They, I guess he's like, some people don't think he was the god of trickster or the trickster god. So, and he's a little. I just think it's a cool name. The next one is Odin, and this is another Norse name. And Odin is associated with war, battle, victory, death, wisdom, magic, poetry, prophecy, and the hunt. The guy had a lot going on. I think it's a very cool name, and actually it is on my top name list. So, next one is Osiris, and I love Osiris. It's the Egyptian god of the afterlife or of the dead. And Osiris is just a really cool name. I used to have it on my list, and then I took it down, but it might make another appearance. The next god is Pan, and Pan is the Greek god of nature. There was a movie called Pan's Labyrinth, and that's the first time I heard of it other than Peter Pan. So, this is very cool. I like Pan. I would never use it, but I think it's just cool in general. The next name is Poseidon, and Poseidon is Kevin McKidd played Poseidon in Percy Jackson Lightning Thief, the movie, and Kevin McKidd's just hot. I'm sorry, he plays Owen on Grey's Anatomy. So, he's just, and he's Scottish. Aside from that, Poseidon is just a really cool name, and I like it for a dog. But Poseidon is the god of sea and earthquakes. Got 3 more for you. Alright, this next one, it's a male name, but I don't like it for a boy or a male dog. It's Surya. It's the Sanskrit god of sun, but I like it better for a girl. I think it's kind of feminine sounding. The next god is Thor, and Thor was the Norse god of thunder, lightning, storms, oak trees, strength, protection of mankind, hallowing, healing, and fertility. So just like his dear daddy Odin, he had his hands on a lot of stuff. And the next name is Zeus. Okay, I know it ends with a Z, so it has to be the last name, but Zeus is like, he is the end-all be-all. Zeus is the Greek god, and he is described as the father of gods and men. So Zeus truly is the end-all be-all. My neighbor's boyfriend has a dog, and his name is Zeus, and it just fits him. He's so cute. He's such a cute dog. He's like a medium-sized dog, so he's not like this big menacing dog, but he's very cute. So yes, those are my names. Please tell me what you think. I'm excited to hear what Amelia's gonna say, because she's had some of her guilty pleasure names were goddess. I'm not sure if they were goddesses or what they were, but when I was watching that video, that made me say, oh, I gotta make a video on this. So this is kind of my answer to her guilty pleasure list a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna go because I think someone's walking up to my door again. So I'll go, and yeah, see you later.